Hello, I'm Eric. My name's not actually Eric. Today, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a walkthrough of UnBlossom. Not really like a proper walkthrough, like, here's how you play or whatever, and here's where this secret is, because there really aren't any secrets. But I'm just going to be giving you my general tips for beating the game, because I have played this game a lot. I'm just gonna pray that the music is fine and the sound effects, it's a little bit loud for me. Obviously when you load up the game first, go to map, everything is going to be like locked. So you do have to watch the opening cutscene, press play, and then it plays the cutscene and then it brings you back here. So you press play again. So I'm just gonna play. I'm gonna skip through the story because I already know what it is. I have played the game enough. So my first tip is to like immediately start moving around, because the more ground you corrupt over here with the corruption, the more of your area is corrupted, as explained in the tutorial, the higher your damage output is. So like I have 1.27, I think that's how it is calculated. I mean, I made the game, I should know, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Also, corrupt all the objects. Like, as you can see, I'm already, like, they have 30 health, and I do 10 damage base, so with 41% corruption, I can already two-shot them. So, make sure you corrupt every object as well. This is not really explained in the tutorial, I mean, it is, but all the objects that you can corrupt give you a damage bonus. Make sure to corrupt all the ones you can. But it doesn't tell you where the bonus is applied. The bonus is actually applied to your base damage after the level is completed. So this is level 1, so all the damage boost I get from these trees won't be applied until I complete this level. So I can probably just get all these guys now. So that's one, tip. Corrupt everything, which is set in the tutorial. Another thing is, like, movement is important in this game. That's basically like what it's all about. So when you're corrupting the area, you have to watch out for where they spawn. So they spawn on... I'll put up a little diagram on the screen. So it's pretty easy to avoid them when you're corrupting, and for this level I don't even need to corrupt, like, since this level is basically free. It's just these guys, they're pretty weak, and I give you so many objects to corrupt, so it doesn't matter. But another tip I have while I'm not fighting like good aggressive enemies is to just kind of like circle around a group of them and get them to be together, because then I can just kill them all like that, and it's really easy. Alright, so now I'm one-shotting trees. I have at least 30 base damage, and quite honestly, I can probably just kill these guys. I don't need to be corrupting anything else. It doesn't really matter. So the game is probably kind of boring to watch. I don't actually know. I haven't really watched anyone play it. So I'm probably just going to, for the rounds, just probably speed it up. Alright, so that's this level over. Come on, get out of here. Alright, let's get rid of this. So I got almost 1900 out of that amount, and that's my amount of corrupted, and I didn't take any damage. But I did gain shards, so once you have shards, you head over to Azarac, as also explained in the tutorial. Generally, what I do is I buy dash, and then I think I set it in E. Once I buy dash, I head over to the house and upgrade it to full. When you upgrade spells, generally the first upgrade will increase like the power or duration. So for shield, it'll increase duration. For Corruption Blast, it'll increase damage, and the third upgrade will, I guess the second upgrade, but level 3 will decrease the cooldown. But I think for Corruption Blast and Life Drain, it does also increase power a little bit more. So most of these are actually useless. So let's move on to the next level. Alright, this is like the only level with preset objects, because I just made it random. So now we have the Orange Knight. So, now that there's Orange Knights, you want to focus them first. They're faster, they do more damage, and they have more health. And this is where, like, dash kind of, like, comes in, so I can escape easily. Wow, I'm just getting rid of all these guys. Oh, I took damage. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate, but... Oops, I tabbed out of the game. That is really unfortunate. So, yeah, I might be screwed. I should be fine. I have pretty good strategies, and I'm pretty good at the game due to a lot of playtime. I don't know why it keeps freezing, but maybe it's because I'm recording at higher than usual resolution. Right, they're all dead. Get out of here. It is really struggling. So once again, corrupting all the objects, as many as I can, and just focusing the orange guys first. Oh, that was a mistake by me. It's been a while since I've played the game actually, but I am just kind of like circling. I want them to be together in a group, so that makes it easier to kill. Okay, it is like really stuttering. I'm gonna like turn down the video quality really quickly. So let me just like head over here and pause. Alright, turn it down a little bit, so hopefully we should be doing a little bit better on the frames. What I will do first is usually just corrupt as many objects as I can before like all the bad guys appear. I have no idea why it's freezing. I've never had this happen to me before. I just focus on the orange guys, so I'm just gonna like speed up the gameplay. mean, we're already almost done with this level anyway. So, yeah, speed up the gameplay, and I'll see you once the level's over. Alright, so this level is over, and I'm just gonna corrupt this, and I always go back to the map and head over to Azarac. In my case, usually I would buy Corruption Blast. I really need this. I think I will buy Corruption Blast anyway. I'm gonna set that in F. I don't have enough to upgrade it. I think it's 100. Yeah, Corruption Blast is probably the most useful spell. It's gonna be really embarrassing if I die, but I really shouldn't. So rocks are like the only object in the game you can't corrupt. So here we have Pink Knights, and they're slower than Orange Knights, but they hit a lot harder. And I mean a lot harder, so this is where like it starts like actually picking up. The first level of like each area, since like what you would assume is called a level is called an area, but these are the waves, I guess, are actually levels. So there are a lot of people on me right now. Let me just get rid of them. Just kind of circle them, make a group, and then just delete them. And that's, you know, the general strategy. The first level is always the hardest because you have the least damage. So once you have like corrupted objects and you get the damage bonus, it becomes easier because, you know, you're doing more damage, so they take less hits. Now he's stuck on a tree. He escaped. That's unfortunate. That guy's stuck in a tree though. I'm not too sure what's going on with him. This is his first day ever walking, so make a group, blast him, and just got them all stuck on that rock. Okay, well, new strategy discovered. Get them stuck on a rock. So once again, we're just going to speed up the gameplay, and I'll meet you at the end of the level. Wow, I got a horrible object roll this one. We got like 3 trees and a bunch of rocks. That is really ass. Alright, and it is over, so corrupt the flower, and once again I'm going to head to Azarac because I need stuff. So I'm gonna buy lifesteal because it's broken. I didn't test it, and oh my gosh, is it broken. So I have enough to upgrade these both, so I'm just gonna do that. Moving right along to probably the best level, in my opinion, because it has like the best music besides maybe White Car Flatland. So this level introduces rangers. I don't know if there's any in the first wave. Look, okay, this is power of lifesteal, by the way. Boom, look at all that health. It is so ridiculously broken. Oh, there's a ranger. There's 2 of them. Oh boy. Generally, you would be focusing Orange Knights because I get the closest, orange or pink, because I guess pink does more damage. It's really like whichever one is closer. But Rangers, since they do range attacks, this is a little bit sketchy. There we go, more health. I'm almost back to full. I really should have balanced this spell a little bit more, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, Rangers do range attacks, and you can't see like their arrows, so just make a giant group here. Blast them. Generally, you focus Rangers first. I'm pretty sure I haven't been doing that, but I'm a professional. I'm just gonna like get a group of these guys over here. Come here. Everyone come here. And then do that. And then blast them to hell. Get out of here. Yeah, generally you want to attack Rangers first because they're going to be the ones who do damage to you, since they have the only range attacks. And we all know how range attacks ruin basically every single game. The range attacks are really the things that are going to be doing damage to you if you're good at movement and can avoid everyone else. So I'm just get rid of this clown up here. I'm never actually looking at myself, I'm just looking at who I'm killing. And I'm good enough at the game that I can do that. You know, the enemies just follow you. Like, they're not smart, so I can generally just keep tabs on them and follow where they're headed. If they're gonna cut me off, that's what the dash is for. It's not a lot of damage that Rangers do, but it does compound. Look at that, I'm back on full health. I love lifesteal, it is so OP. Sorry, I love life drain, it is so broken. Okay, this is kind of like illegal tip moment. But if you're really low on health and you have life drain and you can't afford to buy potions, just go to the tutorial and lifesteal against the training dummies. I'm pretty sure it works. Actually, not lifesteal, it's life drain. Life drain the dummies. You're not going to get a lot of health, but if you have a lot of patience and you really want to, you can get back to full health by doing that. It's stupid, but it works. pretty sure. I haven't actually tested it. So once again, I'm just gonna speed up the video, and you guys can enjoy watching me win or lose, I guess. I'm probably gonna win, but yeah, see ya. Alright, we've done that one as well. And once again, I'm just gonna head over to Azarac. I'm just gonna upgrade this and upgrade this. I still have 428. I'm gonna save up for this, so I'm not gonna buy anything. And I am on full health now, so health was never an issue. So I would have bought a luck potion, except quite honestly, it's not gonna matter. Because after this level, I really should have enough shards to buy everything. So also, luck potions don't affect Ken. He doesn't have potions. So he's got different spells, and he works kind of the same way, you know, like you focus the rangers, but the only difference is you don't have life drain, but you do have a lot more health, and you can do that. So he basically has a full level corruption blast, and I think it has a shorter cooldown even. So it should be harder to lose as him. And also he has Phoenix, so it's actually really hard to lose unless you are really bad, which if you've made it to this point in the game, you should be pretty good. It's not a hard game. Actually, it might be, and I just, you know, have like the developer skill boost. Nothing different here except for the fact that this level has 4 waves instead of 3, or 4 levels instead of 3, because I should say. So I'm going to win them all, and I might cut them out honestly because they're long. And I think by this point you've gotten the idea of, you know, how to play the game. So pause real quick. I forgot, but good thing Kent has reminded me that there are fairies in this level, and they are the top priority always. Don't see any yet, but they are fast. There's one. They are fast and they do a lot of damage, and I can one-shot them with this. So you want to watch out for those guys. Now the hierarchy is fairies, ranger, orange knight or pink knight, whichever one. And then blue knights, you know, they do nothing. You could like AFK and it would take them forever to kill you. It would take one forever, a pack of them. Ow, see, I just got hit by that because I thought I killed it. So that's something I gotta watch out for. And I have done it, and I only took about like half my health, so that's fine. So let's get out of here. Kent will always be full HP, so you could technically farm that level, but I have enough to just like buy all this stuff. So I think what I am going to do is buy a luck potion, because even though it's not necessary, I should like show off the potions and stuff. I think that would be wise. Rapid fire is like really useless, so don't buy it. I mean, it can be funny, but it's really useless. So we're on to the last level, and it's easier than White Car Flatland. It is also 4 stages, but there's less enemies in the stages. This area does introduce the Light Witch, and she will uncorrupt objects that you— wow, I got caught on that tree and got punished a lot for it. Yeah, she'll go for corrupted objects, so you don't really have to worry about her, but just know that if you really want the corruption bonus, which you probably do, it is really, really helpful. I think on this level, you can 2-shot things. You have it— I'm in a really bad position. Holy crap. I am not paying attention whatsoever. The Light Witches only spawn on the 2nd level. Well, not only, but that's where they first begin to spawn. Just grab a little bit of health from these guys. Yeah, so the Light Witches will focus corrupted objects, and they'll uncorrupt them, and when there's no uncorrupted objects, they will come for you, and do not hit them. They actually do an insane amount of damage. I think it's like 100. Why are you still alive? It's like 125 or something. Maybe 150. There's one right there, so we'll just show off. She'll uncorrupt that right now. And I can re-corrupt it. So you want to watch out for them. You don't want to run into them. Like I said, like they're not too big of an issue because they do just go for corrupted objects. Well, they also uncorrupt the land as well, so my corruption is like kind of flickering between 43 and 42. They're also slow, so the thing you want to watch out for is them hiding behind trees, because you can't see them, and then you just walk into them and all of a sudden you've just taken a butt ton of damage. Yeah, that's basically all I have to say for like main game strategy, so I'll meet you at the like end game. So we won this level. I have 995 HP. I think that's enough. So I'm just going to go back here and buy a strength potion and heal my last 5 HP because I can. So I already have everything, so I'm just gonna fully upgrade everything. Yeah, oh, it's just this. Okay, so I'm actually, for this level, the boss fight, I'm gonna trade out Life Drain for second phase. It says it saves from death once. That's true. I think fully upgraded it will restore you either 400 or 500 HP when you die. Now I have to deal with the long cutscene, so I'm gonna skip past that. Right, here we go. So, it's a pretty simple boss fight. I am not good at enemies, so that's my excuse. Wow, that was a nice game freeze. So I have a strategy here. She'll spawn enemies and like on her own she's not difficult, but apparently with lag she may be. I don't know why I'm lagging. She'll spawn in enemies for them every 10 seconds I think. But there can only be, wow, I just stood there and tanked that. There can only be a max of 9 enemies, so 8 plus her. The strategy that I have is just kill all the enemies that aren't Blue Knights. Because Blue Knights are really weak, and they're really slow. She keeps spawning Pink Knights, and honestly, Pink Knights are fine to deal with, I guess. Like, they're not that big of an issue. By now, you should be experienced enough to avoid them easily, and you could probably just leave them alone if you want. And you gotta watch out, because when the Blue Knights go too close to her, you don't want to be clicking. Okay, we got one more. Okay, we got all Blue Knights now, so now I just have to be careful not to kill the Blue Knights. So I'm just going to kind of run rings around her, and lag a lot. I've taken a lot of damage, but it's fine. Usually, once you have like all the Blue Knights, then you should be fine. It's kind of easier to avoid her fireballs and stuff. I say as I walk right into one. I have done really... oh my goodness. It's really hard to get hit by that attack, I've noticed. And look at her health bar, she's already mostly dead. So having the strength potion and Atana helping you is like really OP. Because you can't corrupt the ground, like you notice the area corruption is 0. And there's no objects, and there's only one wave. You don't have those bonuses, so you want the strength potion. Can I just stop like botting into them? You know, it's fine, she's dead anyway. Yeah, so it's not actually difficult. It used to be impossible, not anymore. Ha, get out of here. I'm gonna pause that and she's gonna complain. So that is going to be it, I think, for my tips. I'm not going to show off the ending, nor am I going to show which one I chose. I'm not going to tell you which ending you should choose, which one is better. That's entirely up to you if you decide to play the game. Alright, now we're back here. Now you can play the Infinite Arena if you want. I think my best is level 35, but I was cheating, so you can try and beat that if you want. If you want to play the game, go for it. These are just my tips, and I showed off, you know, developer gameplay, so that's always good to see. So this video is kind of long, so I'm going to say thank you for watching. Links to my itch and the game will be in the description. Have a good day, and goodbye.